Quentin Tarantino's pitch for a new Star Trek has been getting headlines ever since it was announced back in December. But according to our current Spock, Zachary Quinto, Paramount is hedging its bet somewhat with two other scripts currently in the works. Quinto, whose surname, now I think about it, sounds an awful lot like a Klingon-esque nickname for Quentin Tarantino, discussed the future sequel with ET Canada this weekend, claiming that 3 scripts are in the works. Tarantino's version, written by the Revenant's Mark L. Smith, is certainly the highest profile among them, but the writing teams of Simon Pegg and Doug Young, Star Trek Beyond's shooting script, and Patrick McKay and John D. Payne, Star Trek Beyond's first draft, have their own screenplays in the works as well. The cast is in a state of anticipation, apparently, which is fair enough. Commissioning multiple scripts for a major franchise film isn't unusual. It's a comparatively inexpensive way for studios to get multiple early takes on what are typically costly productions. Most cinemagoers never get to hear about the legions of unproduced scripts that get written behind the scenes. It is unusual to hear about them in public, however, it doesn't jive with the image of movies, even studio product, as lovingly crafted works of art. But hey, if writers get work out of it, we're okay with the arrangement. Regardless of which script gets produced, it seems certain a 14th Star Trek film will get made, starring most of the stellar reboot cast. Rip Anton Yelchin, as well as potentially a returning Chris Hemsworth as George Kirk. I'm personally fairly certain Hemsworth's return could gel with Tarantino's pitch, if it's similar to the idea he's discussed publicly, but who knows? Maybe Hemsworth will have to settle for all the other studio tentpoles he's in a set to be in. Essentially, we can't assume that Tarantino's Star Trek will, in fact, happen. Even if his pitch gets selected, production on that film wouldn't be able to commence under his direction until late 2019 at the absolute earliest, thanks to having a prior commitment to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Paramount might not be willing to wait that long, but I would be, especially if Patrick Stewart gets his wish to appear in the resultant film.